I've been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my time has come. Been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my race has been run. When I think of all that lies before me, well, I know what I will do for sure. Well, I pray, yes, I pray, the Lord will come and take my troubles away.
Coming Alive by Jim Eldridge. With Karl Howman as Terry King and Phyllis Logan as Sandra Gaines. Part 5. Big Trouble.
Hello? Hello? Listen, Andrew, this has to stop. I know you're there. I warned you before. This is it. I'm reporting you to the police. Hello? Hello? Right. Hello, police.
So Mrs. Meadows wants to hire this place for a birthday party?
Yeah, her husband's 65th. It's a joint retirement do. It's going to be a surprise.
Birthday party, eh? That's not a bad idea. Don't forget we haven't got a licence.
No, it's no problem. Mrs. Meadows' brother-in-law's got a pub. He can do the bar for us.
65th birthday party? Well, at least things won't get out of hand.
Nah, probably all want to be in bed by 10:30.
Don't you count on it. I've seen some of these old folks. Pour a few pints of stout down them, they can keep going till 5 in the morning.
Nah, there won't be nothing like that. I promise, no trouble.
All right. Right, we're on.
Oh, great. I'll tell her. But listen, we've got to keep it stum from our old man. Remember, it's a surprise, right?
Surprises, eh? Well, here's another one for you, Tell.
Marlene?
Wondered if you'd recognise me. It's been a few years.
Yeah, well, you're a bit off your patch, ain't you?
I like travel. It broadens the mind.
And you travel in numbers, I see. What is this, the firm's outing?
You could say that.
Well, I can see you've got things to talk about, like, so I'll just, Unless you want me to hang about, Terry.
No, it's all right, Steve. Go on, you go, I'll see you later.
Right.
And in case you were thinking of coming back with some of your mates...
No, why would I do that?
Good. So long as we're on the same wavelength. Steve?
You sure you're going to be all right, Terry?
Yeah, don't worry.
All right. I'll see you later. And he better be all right. All right?
Well, the faithful young watchdog.
Don't underestimate Steve. Appearances can be deceptive. He may not look much, but he's got a black belt.
What in? Feng Shui? Don't try and con me, Tell. I knew you way back.
I don't con anymore.
Course you do.
How's your dad keeping?
Very well. He's asked me to look after the firm while he's in the nick.
Good choice.
I thought so.
Anyway, I guess this isn't a social call. Not with your three mates. All right, fellas? All right? Not very talkative, are they?
They don't much like conversation.
In that case, you're going to come to the point and save us all a lot of time?
Sure. We're looking for new premises.
What happened to the old lot?
They're a bit exposed, you know. What we need is something a bit... unknown.
Sorry, Marlene. This place isn't up for grabs.
Funny. Dad thought you'd say that. The word in the nick is you've gone soft.
The word is straight. I've gone straight.
Yeah, well, all the better as far as I'm concerned. Less likely to be suspicious.
No, I'm sorry, you don't understand. Straight means I don't get involved in anything.
Oh, but you haven't heard my proposition.
I don't need to.
Tell, I'm not used to being told to shut up.
I didn't.
Oh, now, I could tell Pincers here to break your fingers for that. But instead, I'm going to overlook it this once, OK?
Yeah, OK.
The firm's moved into a new area.
Oh?
Cigarettes and tobacco. And all bought perfectly legal, which should make you very happy.
Well, let me guess. But not bought in Britain.
Very sharp. Which means we have a small, incy little problem with customs and excise.
And you want to stash it here?
Only as a temporary measure. In transit, you might say. A French lorry drops it off here. It's picked up later.
It's out of question. There's things going on here all the time. I tell you, there's clubs, events...
Even better, lots of action. Cover. Oh, look. This isn't like drugs or stolen goods. No one cares. Everyone benefits except the taxman. And who likes the taxman?
And if we're caught, straight back in the jug.
Oh, what for? Fags? Oh, you just get a slap on the wrist. Community service.
I'm already doing community service.
Oh, I don't know why I'm even bothering to talk to you like this. I guess it's good Dad had a soft spot for you after you got him out of that bit of trouble.
Oh, I'm glad he remembers, but the answer's no.
Terry, I'm obviously not making myself clear. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
No. Marlene, you can have any other place. Why here?
Because it's perfect. It's off our patch, but near enough to be handy. It's the right size, and it's above suspicion.
You're not doing it, Marlene.
Till, unlike my dad, I don't have a soft spot for you. Like I said, this is not open for discussion. Now, we can do it nice, or we can do it nasty. Hey, boys? I've got a consignment coming over next week and I need a place urgent. I'll give you a couple of days to think about it. Then we'll come back and see which way you're going to do it. Easy? Or we can do it hard.
Your dad must be very proud of you.
He is. I've improved his business no end since I took over. All right, Phyllis? We'll leave Mr. King to think about it. Couple of days, Till. Let's say we'll call Thursday morning. Be nice to do it easy.
And you've had how many of these phone calls, Sandra?
Oh, I don't know, Annie. About 10 or 12, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks. There have been 3 today.
Oh, and didn't you tell someone?
I knew who it was. This man, Andrew Edwards, he was a client. I thought I could deal with it without bringing in the police.
What was his problem?
He'd been released from a mental hospital.
Care in the community?
That's right. Well, that was about 2 months ago. Because he was housed in this area, his case was given to me. He was always a bit odd.
In what way?
It's hard to say. He was silent most of the time when I saw him, but he didn't seem to be in any trouble. He was taking his medication, but there was something about the way he looked at me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Sandra.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I was round at his flat and he started declaring his love for me.
Did he try anything?
Oh, no, it was just words. I told him firmly that I just was not interested.
How did he take it?
He seemed to take it all right, but when I got home that evening, he phoned me.
You hadn't given him your phone number.
No, I expect he looked me up in the book.
He had your address.
I suppose he must have followed me home once or something. Well, anyway, he phoned and he was very apologetic. He swore he hadn't meant to say anything to me and promised he wouldn't do it again, etc., etc. A couple of days later, he phoned again, wanting to know if I'd forgiven him. I said, of course I had, but asked him not to call me at home again.
Did you report it to anyone?
Oh, to the head of my department, you know, Mr. Preston.
Oh, him.
So I left it, and then a few days later, I had another phone call from him. This one more insistent.
How?
Well, he told me he was the ideal man for me, and if I gave him a chance, he'd prove it. Well, I was a lot firmer with him that time. I told him if he carried on like this, I'd hand his case over to another social worker. Well, that did it. He started crying over the phone, saying he'd kill himself. Well, I managed to calm him down, but that night, about midnight, the phone went again.
Sandra.
Well, this time he didn't say anything. So after a while, I just hung up. A bit later, the same thing happened again, so after that I switched my answering machine on and he gave up. But I decided I had to get it sorted out. So the next day, I went round to his flat.
And?
He'd gone. Packed up and left.
Where?
I don't know.
How long's he been gone then?
It's about a week now.
Sandra, have you told the police?
Oh, yes, I had to. He's been getting more persistent. The phone goes at all hours.
How can you be sure it's him?
because sometimes he speaks to me.
What does he say?
At first, it was just the usual profession of love, but lately it's got a bit more descriptive.
Pornographic?
Yeah. Then other times he just rings and says nothing. Then yesterday, I came home and found this doll on my doorstep, all wrapped up in gift paper.
Sandra, that's sick.
Oh, it's gross.
It looks like he's still around here.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
What will you do?
I've given a description to the police, and I got a photo from the hospital.
Well, let's hope they find him soon. Listen, I think you and Gail should stay here for a bit.
Oh, thanks, Annie. That would be great.
So why don't you do it?
What? Let this place be used as a drop-off point for smuggled baccy and booze?
Well, yeah. If the alternative's getting your head kicked in.
That is not the alternative.
Well, what is then?
I don't know. I haven't got past telling Marlene and her apes no yet.
Look, like she says, it ain't like it's drugs or anything. Who gets hurt?
Lots of people. Marlene isn't doing this for the good of the common people. She's doing it to make money, illegally. Which means anyone who gets caught up in it goes away.
Yeah, if they're caught.
Of course they'll be caught. This is customs and excise we're talking about. Tax people. The people who put Al Capone away.
Yeah, but look...
Look, Steve, there are no buts. Marlene wouldn't be looking for another place if she felt a usual drop-off point was secure. In other words, the heat's on. And I'm not letting this place run foul of the law. Not after all the hard work we put into it.
What, so instead you're going to get your head kicked in?
No, I'm not. I'm going to talk to her. Reason with her.
Yeah, and then get your head kicked in. You could always grass her up.
Do what?
Well, go along with it, but tip off the old bill. That way you'll be in the clear both ways.
I've never grassed anyone up in my entire life. I don't intend to start now.
Why? These are crooks we're talking about and you're going straight.
Oh, I don't know. Don't seem right. I knew Marlene's dad.
Well, now you know his daughter and she's threatening to do you over.
Yeah, all right. Here, we got company. So you're organising the cake then?
Hey?
The cake?
Oh, yeah. I'll do the cake, yeah.
Hello. Why have you two got your heads together in such a conspiratorial manner?
If you must know, we're sorting out a surprise birthday party.
Oh? Whose?
Mrs. Meadows is hiring the centre for a surprise party for her husband's 65th birthday. Sort of combined retirement do.
Anyway, I better be going. Things to get. Candles for the birthday cake and that, eh?
OK, I'll see you.
A birthday party? What a nice thought.
Yeah, if it works. Could be a nice little earner for the centre. And safe. So what brings you here?
Oh, Terry, I've got a problem.
Oh?
Do you remember that client of mine I told you about?
Huh?
Andrew Edwards, the one who started phoning me up?
Oh, yeah. Has he started again?
Well, to be honest, he never stopped.
What? Well, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't want to worry you. And anyway, it was only phone calls. Till yesterday.
What, you mean he came to the house?
Yeah. He left a doll on my front doorstep.
What sort of doll? Well, nothing sort of...
Oh, no, just an ordinary doll. Cheap and tacky. And yesterday, he phoned again 3 times. The first time to say he was keeping his eye on me, and I'd never get away from him. The other 2 was just nothing. Silence.
How long's this been going on?
This last week.
You told me he'd only phoned a couple of times and then he'd done a runner.
Oh, like I say, I didn't want to worry you.
Sandra.
Anyway, I've told the police.
What did they say?
I spoke to a woman police officer. Very nice, intelligent, asked all the right questions.
Good.
But it was the questions she didn't ask that worried me.
Oh?
Because she had a name to go on, that was fine. But I could tell she wanted to ask me about, the other men in my life.
Me, you mean?
Well, who else is there?
Well, she might have meant Don, your ex.
I could tell she was thinking, a single woman, what's her love life like? It occurred to me that she might start asking you questions.
And if she does?
I want you to deny it. You know how awkward this situation is for me. If it got out that there was any hint of anything going on between us...
Oh, all right, calm down. Of course I'll deny it. But why should she question me?
Because if she starts nosing around, someone sooner or later is going to mention that you and I are seen together quite a lot.
We're working together.
Oh, come on, Terry. I mean, I want us to be known publicly. I do want people to think of us as a couple.
So do I. But while I'm still officially doing my sentence...
Exactly.
Like I say, no problem. But you still should have done something about this before.
I know. I just hope they find him before he does something stupid.
Right, Steve. What's the time?
Nearly 9 o'clock.
OK, right, let's get this wrapped up. Last check.
Oh, we've checked everything already.
We've checked the practical stuff in the hall. I want to make sure everything is ready for Fred Meadows' big 65th party. If anything goes wrong, not only will we upset the whole Meadows clan, it would also give us a very bad reputation.
Well, Mrs. Meadows has got most of it in hand. For a start, she didn't like the candles I got for the cake, so she's getting some of her own.
Ah, right. The bar.
Oh, they'll be setting up at 7.
The licence.
No problem. All in order.
Have you actually seen the licence saying it's all right to serve alcohol here?
No, but Mrs. Meadows has.
Oh, all right. Catering, cakes and sandwiches.
Mrs. Meadows is in charge of that.
Balloons?
Mrs. Meadows.
Bunting and decorations?
Mrs. Meadows.
Music?
Mrs. Meadows.
Right. So what are we actually doing for this event?
Well, we're providing the all.
This birthday party business is easier than I thought.
Yeah, only 'cause it's Mrs. Meadows. She's a bit of an iron hand. The female of the species is deadlier than the male, know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you haven't heard any more from what's her name?
Marlene? Nah.
Well, maybe she'd have found somewhere else. She'll leave you alone.
Not Marlene. If she sets her heart on something, she don't stop until she gets it.
Well, then, like I say, maybe you ought to just give in.
No, I'm not risking going back inside, or this place getting closed down. Right, that's it. That's us done for the evening.
Oh, good. I'm going down to Wheat Sheaf. Ollie said he'd see if he can grab the pool table. Do you fancy coming?
No thanks, Steve, no. I think I'll amble back to the hostel. Have an early night.
All right. If you change your mind, we'll be down there till closing time.
Starry, paint your palette blue and... Wait, who's there? Oh! Ah!
Oi! Keep it down, will ya? There's people trying to sleep in this hostel! Hey, you! Leave that bloke alone!
Hello, mate. How you feeling?
Like I've been bashed over the head and kicked everywhere.
No, that's amazing. That's exactly what happened.
No, don't try and make me laugh. It hurts enough as it is.
That's all right, mate. You just lie there. Can I get you anything?
No, thanks.
I've got some grapes.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Well, I didn't really. This bloke at the other end of the ward died and they was giving away his fruit and stuff. I got the grapes.
No, thanks. My head's still ringing. I think the sound of grape pips being crunched will do it in.
Oh, I think they're seedless. Hang on. Yeah, you're okay.
That's one way of looking at it.
So, you reckon this was one of Marlene's blokes who did it?
Well, who else? Bit premature, though. I mean, she gave me a couple of days. I expect it was just to soften me up. Like I said, she's a harder piece of work than her dad.
Oh, by the way, I phoned Sandra. She says she's coming over.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered her. Not at this hour.
Well, she'd have killed me if I didn't. If the old Bill been round.
Yeah.
You ought to tell him, you know, about Marlene.
Like I said, I've never grassed anybody up, and I ain't about to start now.
You may not have another chance. Next time they might kill you.
No, that's not Marlene's way. I'm not a lot of use to her dead.
Terry?
Oh, hello, Sandra. Excuse me for not getting up.
Everything's always a joke with you. How are you feeling? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to look on the bright side.
I better be off before the nurses chuck me out. Two's company, three's a potential riot according to hospital rules.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, no problem. Sure you don't want these grapes?
No, that's all right. You have them.
All right, so. Oh, and I still think you ought to, you know, think about it.
Yeah.
What does he mean by that?
Oh, you know, Steve talks in riddles. I don't think he knows what he's talking about himself half the time.
Don't give me that. What's going on?
Nothing's going on. Except I just got hit over the head and bashed about a bit, that's all, and I'm feeling very fragile.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see who did it?
Not a chance. There was this almighty thud and I went down. Next thing I knew, I was getting a good thumping. Luckily for me, someone in the hostel called out and the bloke did a runner.
So you've no idea who it was?
No idea.
I was thinking it might be Andrew Edwards.
Who? Oh, your stalker. Well, why would he do this to me?
Jealousy?
Oh, come on. He doesn't know about us.
If he's been following me, he may have seen us together. He may have jumped to conclusions.
Well, unlikely. We've always been very careful.
Who else could it be? You haven't upset anyone lately, have you?
Me? No, I'm sure it's just a mugging that got out of hand. No, that bloke's got nothing to do with it. Trust me.
Sandra! Oh! Ow!
Oh, Steve!
What was that for?
Oh, sorry. I've been a bit on edge lately. Are you okay?
Oh, you and I've got punch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, what do you mean by sneaking up behind me like that?
I wanted to see you without anyone finding out. It's about Terry.
What?
I've asked him to tell you this, but he won't. He says he's never grasped anyone up in his life.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The blokes who did it to him.
I thought there was only one.
I saw them. There were at least 3.
You saw Terry being attacked?
No, I saw them before. When they come round to the centre and threatened him.
Threatened him? What? Steve, tell me.
Promise you won't tell him I told you.
Just tell me.
All right, I'll have to tell him you threatened me to get me to talk. After all, you did hit me.
I'll hit you again if you don't hurry up and tell me.
All right. See, there's this gang of heavies, right? They want Terry to let them use the centre for stashing dodgy tobacco and fags.
Go on.
Well, they give him a couple of days to think it over. Told him if he didn't, they'd sort him out. He reckons this was part of this softening up process.
Why didn't he tell me this himself?
Well, you know what Terry's like. He didn't want you getting into trouble. And he's determined they're not going to use the centre. You've got to admire him. It's the way he stands up to him. He's like Gary Cooper.
I'll give him Gary Cooper. Who are these people?
I don't know. The woman in charge is called Marlene. I don't know her second name, but they're really heavy.
And you're sure these are the people who beat up Terry?
Well, who else could it be? Look, don't tell the old Bill.
Why not?
Because everyone will think Terry grassed them up, and he's sensitive about that.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I wondered if there was something you could do as social services without bringing the police in.
Such as? Offer them counselling?
Well, I don't know. The thing is, if word spreads that Terry grassed them up, he'll be in even worse trouble. You know what these people are like.
Oh, all right, I'll see what I can do. Well, have you got any more information on them? Who are they? Where they come from?
Nah. Well, Marlene's old man's the boss of the outfit, but he's inside. They don't come from around here.
That's a lot of help.
They're supposed to be calling on Terry again to get his answer. After the softening up, I suppose.
When?
I think he said Thursday morning.
That's today? This morning? Now?
I know. Well, that's what I'm telling you. I don't think he can take another smacking. Sandra! Hang on! I'm gonna get the blame for this.
Wipe your feet, boys. Looks like Tell's doing a bit of housework. Right, Terry. Well. And what happened to you?
Is that meant to be sarcastic?
Someone gave you a real seeing to, didn't they?
Yeah, I wonder who.
Nothing to do with me, Terry.
No, of course not. You wouldn't soil your hands with it, would you? But how about pincers there, or one of the other two? Hiya. All right. Still not talking, chaps?
Cut the rabbit, Tell. Like I said, nothing to do with me. But I think you'll agree it means you're not in a fit state to say no very loudly.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I'm still saying no. And your almost human apes there can do whatever you want them to.
Right. Stop what you're doing.
Sandra?
Hey, what's going on?
I want you all out of this place now.
Who is she?
Sandra!
I'm the social worker responsible for this centre. It's council property and you're trespassing.
She's got to be joking.
No, she's dead serious, believe me.
Right, out, now. And maybe I'll forget what's been going on here.
So you've been talking, Terry?
No, he hasn't.
I haven't.
Well, whoever has been, it seems she knows what's going on.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
It's like a bleeding pantomime. Pincers, sort her out.
No, you leave her alone. This has nothing to do with her. Sandra, just turn round and walk out.
I'm calling the shots here, Terry, not you.
Right, everyone stand still.
Andrew?
He's got a gun.
Oh, come on, what is this? Social workers back up.
If I can't have you, Sandra, no one will.
Pincers, take it off him.
No, don't you come near me. I'm warning you, all of you.
All right. Pincers, leave it. Leave it.
No, Andrew, don't do this. Give me the gun.
Sandra, please.
Give me the gun. It's all right, Andrew. It's all right.
I still can't believe you came in like that. The flying social worker.
Oh, I didn't know what else to do.
Let me guess. Steve told you.
Well, he was worried about you. And he'd begged me not to tell the police.
Well, as it turns out, we didn't need to. We had half the Met following Marlene and her crew about to find out where they were setting up, and the local force following you in case Edwards tried anything. Must have been like a police convention out there.
Oh, luckily for both of us.
Yeah, well.
You should have told me.
Like you told me about your stalker?
Yes, well, all right.
Oh, please, Sandra. Don't let yourself get in a spot of bother like that again without letting me know.
You're going to be my guardian angel.
Too right. Now I've found you, I couldn't bear to lose you.
Well, I've been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my time has come.
In part 5 of Coming Alive, Terry King was played by Karl Howman, Sandra Gaines, Phyllis Logan, Steve Addison, Ben Crowe, Marlene, Hetty Baynes, Annie, Alison Pettitt, Andrew Edwards, Tom George. Coming Alive is written by Jim Eldridge and directed by Marilyn Imrie.
Come and take my troubles away. I've been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my time has come. Been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my race has been run. When I think of all that lies before me, well, I know what I will do for sure. Well, I pray, yes, I pray, the Lord will come and take my troubles away.
Coming Alive by Jim Eldridge, with Karl Howman as Terry King and Phyllis Logan as Sandra Gaines. Part 6, Out of the Mouths of Babes.
Come.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Preston?
Ah, yes, Miss Gaines, come in. Yes, I've just had The Guardian on.
The Guardian?
The newspaper.
I know what The Guardian is, but...
I mean, it's a complete left-wing rag, but somehow or other they got wind of what has happened at Grove Hill Farm. The renovation of the centre, the community pulling together to make it happen.
And they're going to do a piece about it?
In a larger piece on other deprived estates throughout Britain. Typical Guardian stuff, I imagine. Show the new middle class how the other half live and ease their consciences.
So, they want to talk to Terry King and the people on the estate?
Oh, I don't think there'll be any need for that. I gave them all the details they'll need.
You did?
Of course. I am the head of this department.
But...
Oh, don't worry. I gave them your name and made sure they spelt it correctly. You will have your credit. Unless, of course, they get confused when they put the actual article together. You know what these newspapers are like. I mean, The Guardian.
I wasn't so much thinking of credit for me as for the people on the estate, and especially Terry King.
Terry King is a convict. Miss Gaines. I hardly think it would be sensible to say in print that a convict can do a better job of social work than we professionals. It wouldn't make us look good.
Nevertheless,
I think we can say that the centre on Grove Hill has been a remarkable achievement.
Well, yes, and thank you.
I think thanks go to all of us, Miss Gaines. It was, after all, a team effort.
Well...
But now that it's up and running, I think we have to look very carefully at our schedule. I'm surprised that you still need to spend so much of your time at Grove Hill.
Well, that's because there's so much going on.
Yes, but surely there is now an activities committee to run things. And this man King and his associate...
Steve Addison.
Addison, yes. More than enough people, I would have thought, to ensure the adequate running of this place without tying up your time.
It may appear that way, Mr. Preston, but the fact is...
The fact is that you appear to me to be a bit too close to this situation.
Too close?
To the centre. And, by all accounts, to this man King.
What do you mean?
There are reports of you spending a lot of time both at the centre and in the company of Terry King.
I've already said there's a lot going on.
I'm sure, but we have to think how it looks. And also, as you know, it doesn't do for a social worker to get too involved.
What exactly do you mean by involved?
Just that it might be a good idea for you to step back from the project for a while and let someone else deal with it.
But that centre is my project. I started it. I set it up.
Absolutely. And now I think you deserve a break.
I don't want a break.
You may not want one, Miss Gaines, but I believe as your department head that you need one. For your own good. And for the welfare of the department.
And what about the welfare of the problem families on Grove Hill Farm?
One thing at a time.
And might I ask who'll be taking over my project?
Well... until I decide who to appoint, I thought I might keep an eye on it myself.
You?
I have found it's always useful to keep one's hand in on actual casework, just to remind one of what it's like at the coalface.
So this asbestos stuff...
Is in the infants and junior school over Milton Way.
Oh, hey, that's the one Sandra's kid Gal goes to.
That's right, yeah. So they've had to close the school while the council does the work getting the asbestos out. Without the school, the infants haven't got a hall where they can put on their concert.
And they want to use this place?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? I'm hardly going to say no to a bunch of infants doing a concert here, am I? Mind you, it's better than that idea of having a stripper here you had.
Hey?
Who's putting on a stripper?
Hey, no one. No, I'm just telling Steve that the infant school putting a concert on here is all right, but a stripper isn't.
Absolutely. You want to put a stripper on here? Oh, Steve, I'm ashamed of you.
No, I don't. I'm the one putting on the infants concert.
No, sorry, it's all a bit of a misunderstanding.
Is it me you want?
No, it's Terry I've come to see.
Oh, right. I'll nip off then. Business to attend to.
Right.
I'd like to tell Miss Gimley it's all right for her and her infants.
Absolutely. I'll see you later. Infant kids. His heart's in the right place, you know.
Yes, it is.
So, what's the problem? You look a bit down.
Preston is taking over being in charge of the centre.
Why? What? I didn't think he liked getting his hands dirty with actual work.
The Guardian are doing a piece on the centre.
Well, that's great. And he wants the credit, eh?
Well, that's my guess. So I'm off the project. Preston says he's got reports of me spending a lot of time in your company, as he puts it.
But you've had to spend a lot of time in my company. It's because of this place.
Exactly. So now he's removing this place from me, and he's warned me to stay away from you.
So what are you saying? We won't be able to see each other at all?
That's about it. Except for the occasional casual meeting in the street or some event here which you can't keep me away from.
He can't do this.
He just has. So our excuse for meeting is gone. From now on, if we're seen together, it will be thought of as personal. Oh, Terry, what are we going to do?
I'm thinking.
Officially, I'm only here today to carry out an inventory of this place before he takes it over. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Well, the first thing we've got to do is get the centre back from Preston's clutches.
Well, that won't be easy. He's got the scent of publicity in his nostrils, and that is manna from heaven for someone as ambitious as Preston.
Exactly. And that might be our best weapon.
How?
I've got an idea.
Yes. So you've got that? If the Guardian call and it's about a photograph session, just put it in the diary. Whenever they say is good for me. Move anything that I already have, unless it's with the finance executive. Yes, that's right. That's right. Good. To spell it out to some of these people. Come.
Mr. Preston, have you got a minute?
Mr. King, well, actually, I'm very busy.
I can understand that, but I thought I had to come and see you and congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
On your courage.
Courage? What do you mean?
The centre at Grove Hill. Miss Gaines has just told me the news, and I'm very impressed at your action in taking it over, especially at this time, with all the trouble.
What trouble? What's happening there?
Well, nothing's happening there. It's these councillors. You mean you haven't heard?
Of course I haven't heard. What councillors?
Well, I don't like to speak out of turn.
Can you stop speaking in riddles? What trouble? What councillors? If anything's going wrong at that centre, I need to know.
Well, you remember that trouble there was a few weeks ago, the riots, when the mob tried to burn those drug dealers out?
Yes, we were fortunate that no one was hurt.
I was hurt. I got a brick in my face when I tried to stop them.
Yes, but... Well, very courageous of you.
Oh, thank you. And then there was that trouble with those crooks who wanted to use the centre to stash dodgy goods.
I don't need reminding of those unsavoury incidents. Can we please get on to the councillors?
Yes. Well, one of them has got it into his head that with all this recent trouble, the centre is a dodgy place and ought to be shut down. The rioting over that drugs business in particular didn't help. People get worried about vigilantes, so he's putting a motion down at the council to condemn it and have it closed.
Which councillor is doing this?
This person who told me didn't know exactly. Just one of the councillors. Anyway, I like to say I admire your courage in taking responsibility for it at this time, with all the public flack there's going to be, fingers being pointed. I think it's great that you're prepared to put your job on the line for this. Cool. That's why I've had to come. I've had to come here and just say thank you.
But did Miss Gaines know about this?
Well, I doubt it. I only heard about it myself this morning from someone on the estate. They were dead worried what would happen if the place got closed down, especially as it's doing such a lot of good for the estate.
This is awful.
Well, it could be. And whoever's in charge of the place is the one whose head's on the block, which is why I say we're all very lucky to have you looking after us. And if there's anything we can do to defend you at the public hearing...
Public hearing?
Well, you know what these councillors are like. They love to hear things like this in public, get their name in the papers. But don't you worry, Mr. Preston. The public loves an underdog. You taking on the council on behalf of that centre, well, that's got to be like David and Goliath.
Yes, of course.
Of course. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. Look, I just wanted to say well done.
Thank you.
Don't let them smear you with that drugs tag, eh? That's all. Well, I'll see you, champ.
Oh, Lord.
So Miss Gimli said she's dead grateful. Kids would have been well disappointed if they couldn't do their show. They've been practising for weeks.
Right, when's it in for?
Next Saturday.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. It's a bit short notice, isn't it? How are we going to arrange the tickets and posters?
No, Miss Gimli will do that. She's really good.
Oh, well, if she's handling it, that's even better.
One other thing.
Yeah?
They'll need a dress rehearsal.
No problem. When do they want to come over?
Thursday.
OK, Thursday it is.
Great. I'll nip over to school and tell her everything's in order. By the way...
Yeah?
You know what you was telling me about Sandra having control of the centre taken away from her by a boss?
Mr. Preston?
Yeah. Well, if she did...
Hey. Now, let's be a bit more confident about my abilities, eh? If my plan to make Preston think it's a poison chalice works, he'll hand it back to Sandra like it's a hornet's nest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. But if you two couldn't meet anymore, I just want to say that, you can always, use my flat. If,
Steve...
I was only trying to be helpful. You're the best mate I ever had, and I know how you feel about her. If you couldn't see her anymore...
Steve, honest, I really appreciate the offer. And if I couldn't see her, well, I think my heart would break. But it's not just being, close like that, a few minutes here and there. It's about wanting to spend my life with her. I love her so much.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I offered, isn't it?
Listen, honestly, thanks but no thanks. Sandra and I are going to do this the straight way. We don't want any comeback on her that could put what she's got at risk.
Oh, yeah. A daughter and that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, right now, just so long as I can see her day to day, well, I can live with that. That's why I'm hoping my idea pays off.
Anyone here?
Well, we're in the kitchen.
Right, I'll leave you to it. I'll go and see on Miss Gimley everything's all right for the concert. Hello, Sandra. See you, Sandra.
Was Steve off in such a hurry?
He's fixing up the infant school concert here for next Saturday.
Oh, that's a bit short notice.
Oh, no problem. The school are doing most of the work. Well, how did it go with Preston?
Oh, your idea was a success. Preston backed off so fast you couldn't see him for dust.
Brilliant. So why aren't you smiling?
Well, there is just one new fly in the ointment.
Oh?
You remember your clever idea about pretending a councillor was raising the issue about closing the centre down?
The main plank of my scheme?
Well, Preston was so worried about this that he started phoning the city councillors to find out which one it was so he could nip it in the bud.
I'll bet that kept him busy. Now I get the feeling this is all suddenly going to go pear-shaped.
Correct. One of the councillors, Councillor Marsden, who's always been opposed to the whole idea of this place, claims that Preston, denying any involvement with drugs at the centre, amounts to an admission that there are drugs here.
I don't believe it.
Oh, believe it. So he's tabled a motion calling for the centre to be shut down as a danger to the youth of the area.
But there are no drugs at the centre. Everywhere else on the estate, yes, but not at the centre.
Once Councillor Marsden gets going, there'll be no difference between the estate and the centre. It'll all be the one hellhole fuelled by drugs. And once he starts reminding people about the vigilantes and the drug dealers and my stalker...
The council can't close this place down. Not just on the say of one person.
If Councillor Marsden can taint this place as a hive of drug and criminal activity, or even just the threat of it, then the whole council will do their best to protect themselves and close it down.
But they can't. No, of course. Look, all we have to do is show them that, well, what we got going on here. And Marsden will never get enough support.
He's already got it.
Eh?
Preston's frantic phone calls made a lot of the other councillors on the finance subcommittee think that if he's phoning them all like that, there must be something bad going on.
No smoke without fire.
Exactly. And with the council budget being tightened in the next round and the finance committee looking for things to cut, and something with an unsavoury reputation like the centre now has...
It sounds like my idea backfired a bit.
A bit? Closing this place down? That's even worse than having Preston in charge. You'll get sent back to jail and we'll never see each other, except on visiting days.
There's got to be a way round this.
Oh, yeah? How?
I got an idea.
You said that last time and look what happened.
This one's different. This one will work.
This is crazy. Absolutely crackpot. I can't think what I'm doing here.
Saving the centre.
Marsden is notorious for his attitude towards people on council estates. He'll never listen to us.
Marsden is the key figure. If we can win him over, the whole motion to close the centre fails.
And you reckon just a few minutes with you will win him over?
You got a better idea? Come on.
Oh, good morning. Can I help you?
We're looking for Councillor Marsden.
Oh, you've found him.
Oh, great. Look, we're sorry to trouble you in your shop.
That's all right. A public servant is always on duty. So, do you live in this electoral ward?
Not exactly.
I'm from the Social Services Department, and Mr. King works at the centre on Grove Hill Farm.
Ah.
Look, I know how you feel, and believe you me, no one is more on your side about drugs than I am, I can assure you.
Oh, that goes for both of us. The one thing we're determined to do is stamp out the drug menace, which is why we need to get the community together. And that's one of the reasons this centre is so important.
One moment. Miss,
Gaines, Sandra Gaines.
Miss Gaines, I think you're making an error of judgment. It's not just the drugs issue that's at stake here.
It isn't?
Did you in fact read my manifesto for the last election?
Not in detail.
And me? Well, I wasn't around then. I was otherwise occupied.
A pity. You might have saved yourself a wasted visit.
Well, no visit's wasted if it means we can talk about things face to face.
Ah, there I agree. But I feel we may be poles apart. As I say, it's not just the drugs, although that's a part of it. What I stood on is an end to the nanny state.
The nanny state?
We are freeborn people, Miss Gaines. That is what our ancestors died for, to give us that freedom. The freedom to live our lives the way we should, in decency and safety.
Absolutely.
To earn our living as we want, providing it does not harm others.
Well, there's no argument there.
Spend our money as we want, on what we choose.
I've heard Councillor Marsden believes public money shouldn't be spent on the underprivileged.
The underprivileged?
People who haven't got the advantages that some of us have, often through no fault of their own.
Fine words, Miss Gaines. But I'm afraid none of this really stands up when you examine it. For a start, public money. Where does this so-called public money come from?
I've heard
It comes out of private pockets like mine.
Mr. Marsden, I didn't come here to listen to a political speech.
No, you came here to make one to me. So I think it's only fair I get a hearing, don't you?
Well, it's a fair point.
Thank you, Mr. King. I have had to work hard for my money. With income tax and VAT and council tax and every other form of tax, I pay nearly half the money I earn to the government. What happens to that money? My money. It's used to build a centre for dropouts and people too lazy to get a job and for other lowlives to enjoy themselves while I work to support them. That's why I want that place closed down. Not just because of the drugs, although that's another disgusting part of it, but because it's about time my money is spent on looking after me and other people like me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see I have a customer. So if you'd like to discuss this further, I'd be grateful if you'd leave it till a council meeting in the evening. Some of us work during the day.
Yes, Mrs. Enderby, absolutely. I have spoken to Councillor Marsden on this very point. Well, obviously I am in a very difficult position. I think it is true to say that I have been steamrollered into this situation by forces within the social services. Whatever the council decide, you can count on my full support. Yes, not at all. Goodbye. Miss Gaines, can I see you a moment now, if you're free?
Yes?
I have just been told that you and Terry King went into Councillor Marsden's shop and intimidated him.
We did not intimidate him.
Well, he has made a complaint to the chair of the Finance Committee.
All we did was try to talk to him.
Besieging him at his place of business.
Well, he doesn't have an office. Where else were we supposed to go and see him?
You are not even in his electoral ward.
Which is another good point. Why is he poking his nose into something that isn't even in his ward?
Miss Gaines, I know that you feel very strongly about this issue,
All
but
the hard work that's gone into getting that centre started up. Oh, you yourself pointed out what a credit it's been.
that was before this other issue cropped up.
There are no drugs at the centre.
Be that as it may, we now have Mrs. Enderby involved, complaining about the councillors being pressured.
That's part of being a councillor. It goes with a job.
This department cannot afford to annoy the council, and especially not the Finance Committee. As your head of department, I am ordering you not to exert pressure on any of the councillors about this issue. It could be misinterpreted to our detriment.
So I'm just to keep quiet and let them close the centre down?
If that is what they decide. Look on the positive side. It would release much-needed funds for other areas of social services.
It won't release anything. The centre hardly costs the council a penny. Any cuts they make to that place will be purely to keep a few right-wing lunatics
They
happy.
are not right-wing lunatics. They are respected members of the council and their supporters. And that centre is still the council's property. If they decide to close it down, so be it. Whatever happens, I do not want this department put at risk for the sake of a few people on an estate. Is that clear?
Fly over the rainbow,
audition for the infants concert. Hey, your gal. She's good, isn't she?
Well, I think so. I need to talk to you.
We'll let her finish and then we'll nip outside. Well?
Preston has ordered me not to lobby any of the councillors or try and influence their decision.
But he hasn't ordered me not to. Or Steve.
No, but without the support of the Social Services Department, do you think you'll carry that much weight?
Well, we got it this far, didn't we?
Well, that's only because nothing was happening here. No one thought about the centre. Suddenly it's become high profile and now a dangerous liability. Oh, and what with this finance subcommittee looking for budget cuts that will go down well with the rest of the council?
Oh, I wish I'd never come up with this scam about the drugs to make Preston drop it.
You didn't know where it was going to lead.
No. Sandra,
Yeah?
if the worst comes to the worst and they pull the plug on the centre...
I've already decided I won't let them send you back to prison.
No? How?
I'll fix you up on another project.
Easier said than done.
No, it's taken me this many years to find you, Terry King. I am not letting you slip away like that.
I'll hardly be slipping away. I'll be where you can find me, in the nick.
If you go back inside, I'm quitting my job.
You can't do that.
I can and I will.
There's Gail to think of as well.
I am thinking of her. If I'm not happy, how can I make her happy?
Look, one thing at a time. We are not dead on this place yet. I've got a plan to keep it open.
Another of your bright ideas?
This one will work. Now, trust me.
So what are we going to do?
We, my son, are going to write letters.
There's hundreds of people on the council. My hand will drop off.
There's only 15 we have to write to. That's the ones on the finance subcommittee.
Oh, why don't we do it by computer? Then all we have to do is one letter and print out 15 copies.
We need handwritten letters, real letters. We have to show them that this place is about real people doing real things.
I reckon you ought to get Miss Gimli in her class to write them. Some of them kids can spell better than I can.
This is Miss Gimli and the infants.
Eh?
Steve, you're a genius.
What?
You've just shown me a way out of this. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Councillor. Thank you for coming.
A pleasure.
The school will really appreciate it. Bye. Bye. Which one was that?
Councillor Andrews, and he looked delighted.
As well he ought. You've got to have a pretty hard heart not to be won over by a bunch of 5-year-old kids.
I'm amazed you got them to come.
Well, they didn't all come. Councillor Marsden was conspicuous by his absence. I expect he filed his invitation in his dustbin.
Councillor Stevens didn't come either, but the other 13 on the Finance Committee did. I counted them. And we only need to have 8 of them on our side to swing it if Marsden puts his motion forward. And looking at the way they were watching the show tonight, I'd say you got 8, no bother.
Well, a success or what?
Brilliant, Steve. Well done.
Well done.
I'm an impresario, haven't I? Oh, yeah, Miss Gimli would like a word.
With me?
Yeah, she wants to say thank you and to ask if they can put on their show here next year.
Oh, I don't see why not. It's looking as if we could still be here next year. What do you think, Sandra?
I think we're here to stay, Terry King.
Well, I've been thinking about my situation. Baby, sometimes I think my time
In Part 6 of Coming Alive, Terry King was played by Karl Howman, Sandra Gaines, Phyllis Logan, Steve Addison, Ben Crowe, Mr. Preston, David Holt, Mr. Marsden, Roger Walker, and Gail, Jennifer Whelan. The pianist at the concert was Peter Ringrose. This latest series of Coming Alive was written by Jim Eldridge and directed by Marilyn Imrie.
Well,